everyone, Angela here. Welcome back. Lovely to have you join me. I hope that you guys are all doing well. It seems like the little storms, well, the big storms have passed and we seem to have some calmer weather outside, or at least calmer than it has been. Right, today we are going to make a little start with our new journal. So this is from the To Have and To Hold collection that I launched in my Etsy store a few weeks back now. And I want to just get you thinking along the lines of things to gather that we're going to be using for this journal. So I've got a couple of things to share with you, and then you can put on your thinking cap and go and rustle through your stash and see what it is that you have on hand. Okay, so I'm going to be putting together two signatures. As I said to you before, this is sort of twofold kit. I've got half of the kit which is based on a wedding theme and the other half which is a spring theme really. I've put the two together here, but it is a big kit. The journal pages come to, I think all in all, it's about 30 pages. So, you know, you've got plenty to use for either. And that's the biggest kit I've made to date so far. And then of course you've got the add-on pages where you've got all your tags and things, and then of course the last we've got an ephemera pack with the sentiments and ephemera pieces as well. So there's plenty to do for either one of those sort of themes. Now guys, remember, of course, you might not be getting married yourself. You might though be married. You might have a special wedding anniversary coming up for yourself or your family, or maybe somebody else is possibly getting married in the future, or you just want to follow along and make a journal. I'm definitely not getting married or celebrating a special wedding anniversary, and I don't think my children plan on getting married in the very near future, if at all. But I can promise you I'm doing this just for the love of it, because I know that at some point somebody might be looking for something along those lines. Okay, so follow along with me if you wish. Now I've got two signatures here, and I'm just going to talk you through quickly what I have done. At this point I have taken both of the printed pages like this, and I've printed them out, and I have printed the background pages onto the back of these pages. All right, so that's what I've done. I've also added in my lacy pages, 2 into each signature, and I've run out of my light tea stain paper, so I've used my digital, which has the lacy paper on as well, the avocado paper, and of course the tea stain paper, and I've added 2 sheets of that into each one as well. So you're looking at 10 sheets, I think it is, for each signature. All right, so let's have a look. This is the first page. That's the very first page of the signature, and I love that. And on the back of that one, I'm going to put the pink lace page. It comes from the background sheet. So that's the first one. I haven't folded them yet so that I can show you what I'm doing. This is the tea stain digital paper, which I've got a link for in the description box below. That's tea stained on both sides. And then I've got this particular page. Now I've alternated mine with a non-wedding themed page and then a wedding theme page. All right, and then I've just checked what's on the background so that I have a nice mix of the different background colors. So that's that page, and on the back of that I've printed this rose background, so that's that one. Then I've got a lacy page, lacy on both sides, so that's easily done. And then I've got this beautiful one with the wedding rings and the macaroons on over there. On the back of that one, I've got the green polka dot page. So that's that one. Then another tea stain page. Love that. These are great to have for these occasions exactly where you've run out. And then I've got this beautiful page, great to leave notes or even put photographs in. So the framework page here, so I've got that. And on the back of that, I've got this pink background page with a little bit of gold font and that there. So that's the background page there. Then another lace page, because I want to add things on. So it's lace on both sides. Then we've got this beautiful page with the wedding couple there. And on the back of that, I've put the green this background page, so that's that. And then the last page in that signature has the 3 different collections of flowers. I love this page. And on the back of that, I've got the gold version of that. All right. So that makes up your first signature, and you've got 10 sheets of paper in there. All right, so I'm going to put that there. I will fold those when I see you next time and do our first little project. Now on the second signature, we've got these 2 pages going with the florals down the side. So I've got that. And on the back of that, I've got this lovely peachy background paper like this. So that's the first one. Then a tea stain page again. And then over here I have got this beautiful page with the sort of framework, and on the back of that I've done the gold and neutral background like that. Right, so we've got a lacy page there again, so it's the same on both sides. And then we've got this page here, so the one with the florals sort of mirrored on both sides. And then on the underside of that, we've got the green lace page, and I love these lacy pages. I will be putting a kit together on just lacy pages in different colors for you very soon. Okay, this page follows with the champagne flutes. And on the back of that one, we've just got our pink polka dot page, so that's easy to do. And then another tea stain page, tea stained on both sides. And I love this because it's a very light tea stain and it matches perfectly with the really soft colors in this kit. Then we've got this one with the chair and the florals. And on the other side of that is this continuous page. So that's a great one as well. Love that, with a little hat box. And then we've got a lace page again, and I think this does work so well with this. So lace on both sides. And then this is the last page we have here with the pink background. And on the back of that, I've got the center spread bit. Now I've turned it the other way so that when I fold the signature, this will be your center spread page. All right, so that's why I've turned that one the other way. All right, that makes up your 2 signatures. So I hope that's all right. I'm going to just put those together like that and put them to the side. Right, now I wanted to share with you some of the other things that I have gathered, just for you to go and have a little look around. Now this is stuff I haven't gone and bought this, so go and have a look what you have, and something similar you know, is going to work. I've just pulled out some cardstock here. I have a whole pack of this one. This is a basil cardstock, and this one's on my Amazon favorite list. It's a 12 by 12. All right, so you'll see that there. This is a pearlescent, like a gold pearlescent. If you've got any pearlescent paper, I just came across it in my stash. I think it has come, let me just see here. I think I got it from Vintage Lace. This was gifted to me actually, and I think this comes from the range. I've had it a while, but I'm using that one over there. It's a 250 GSM, so we're looking at about a just a 55 to 60 pound weight paper. All right, you don't have to have this. This is just what I'm using. This is another basil cardstock that I've ordered. It's an A4 size, also on Amazon. I use this one a lot. The pink and the green I use a lot, so I bought a whole pack of it. I'm just trying to, this one's called Aloe Vera, and this pink one here is called Petal Soft and Aloe Vera, in case you're wanting to know. This is just like a neutral beige color paper. It's a cardstock. It's 60 pound weight, but those are the sort of colors I'm going to use. And as you always know, I use the background pages as well to cut out my die cuts. So those are just some of the colors. I thought I'd share that with you this time. Okay, so now I've got a whole tray here of things that I wanted to share with you that I've collected. Now the first thing is, this is sticking here. I've managed to find some of these self-adhesive rhinestone pearls. And I think I've had these quite a while, but if you look for rhinestone gems, self-adhesive on Amazon or your craft store, I'm sure you'll be able to find some of those there. If I will go and have a look and see if I can find when I bought this and if they're still available. Right, but these are great for weddings and things, so I just love those. Right, then I've got some of my die cuts that I have. I'm going to use. This is the one I've just used for the baking journal, and I just love these, so delicate. I'm going to be cutting out a load of these. This has really been a great one to use, and this is called the spring foliage. All right, and you can see the number up there, 664380. All right, so I'm going to reuse that. This is an oldie but goodie. This is the crochet dies. All right, I think it's called crochet. Yes, crochet dies and lacy, just elegant and really delicate, beautiful. I'm going to be using some of those. This is a favorite I use as often as I possibly can. It's the first one I ever bought. And these are also, what is this one's name? This is called Wildflowers 1, 661190. All right, so that's definitely a good one. And I've got a new one. So I'm going to use these in those soft shades. This is a lot of sort of foliage really, but beautiful dies to cut out here. This is by Sharon Drury. I don't know who she is, but these are called Delicate Leaves. So I'm going to add those together with my other flowers. I love the skeleton leaves, and you never know, because I mean, here's a pink one here, and I just love these. I do, and I wanted something a little bit more delicate for this, so I've gone with this one. This one's number is 664457. All right, it's called Delicate Leaves. So that's my latest one. Go and grab any of your embossing folders. This one's Anna Griffin. It's one of my favorites. It's called Rosa, R-O-S-A. But any of these that you have, these are going to be great. We're going to use some of these, especially the floral ones. All right, so that's embossing folders. Then I'm going to just bring this whole tray here in front of me, so your eyes will be going all over the place. If you've got any paper clips, go and grab them. These ones are 45 millimeters, so you're looking at 1 3/4 inches long, I think, but go and have a look. It's the large paper clip. So we'll be making some of these, just need a few. My favorite, my buttons, I have put these on my Amazon favorite. These are just mother of pearl buttons. I love using these, always useful. I have got little scraps of really antique lace and all sorts of scrappy bits in here. This is just bits and pieces. Go and grab those bits and pieces. I'm going to be using those in this wedding journal. I have got all sorts. So this is just a pearl and item that I managed to find. You can pick up these kind of things on Amazon or old jewelry. I thought this might look lovely on the cover, so I've grabbed that. And then from Karen gave me some lovely appliques a while back, and I've been saving them to find a use. So if you've got any appliques, go and grab them. I'm not saying I'm using all of these, but there are some beautiful soft colors. Just look at that. I mean, that is just perfect for this journal. So go and have a look what you have and put those aside as well. All right, so thank you, Karen. I'm going to make you proud with what we're going to do with some of those. Go and grab your flowers, the ones we made with the butterflies, you know, the ones that have been lying in your stash for years. We're going to bring in some of those with some half pearls and various buttons and things, and do something with those. I've just pulled out the colors relevant to this kit here. So those are the flowers, and we'll definitely make a plan with those. Then I've just got some of this is a lace piece. It's only that wide, but it's a scrappy bit, and it's got these sequins and things on. If you've got sequins or pearls that you can use, go and grab them. All right, so we'll add bits and pieces of this as well. So that's another bit. So I've really been looking at what I have. Karen also gave me this as well, which I love. This is white and blush tulle. So I'm sure I love using tulle, especially when I'm making clusters or things. So if you've got some scrappy bits of that, go and have a look for that as well. Okay. The oxides that are the inks that I'm going to use are these three. This isn't yellow. It's actually just the oxide version of my vintage antique linen. So it's a creamy color, really, if I can open it. It's not as dark as that, but it's like a discolored linen, really. And then we've got Tattered Rose, which is like a peachy color. And then Victorian Velvet, which is like the pinky color. All right. So those are the ones. We use this one for the baking and for Christmas, really. And so those are the colors I'm sort of going to go with. And of course, a vintage photo, as always, to distress. But those are the ones I sort of will be going to. Then I'm going to encourage you to go and look for scraps of fabric. And again, these are scraps I have. So I've got these pinks. I've got these old vintage bits here. I love this. Sort of has the greens, the pinks, and all sorts in there. Whatever you have, little bits for not even this kind of a size, but you know, anything where we want to make a bit of a ruffle, or we want to make a flip up, or you know, anything like that. Pockets, go and grab some bits and pieces. If you've got any wedding sort of fabrics like bridal satin or anything, go and grab that. You know, I don't have any at the moment, but I have got a really antique collection that I got from somebody that I bought wedding bits and pieces from, and it was from her grandmother's wedding dress. So I will go and delve that out. I've laid it in tissue paper somewhere. I need to go and find it. All right, now this over here is fabric that I have. It's like a damask fabric, and I'm going to make my cover out of this for my wedding journal, and it's beautiful. It's sort of like a upholstery fabric, but I just like the damask and everything, picking up the pink, and it just looks elegant. And I might just have a very simple cover with a metal plaque. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'll get there. But I go and look for some fabric for your cover as well. All right, so that's on the fabric front. Now underneath here, I think you've seen some of these already, but these are the ribbons, and there's going to be a lot of ribbon I'm going to be using in my journal. Now don't look at the meterage I've bought here. I have a lot of ribbon. I make lots of journals, so don't think you need this kind of stuff. You need a meter of each probably. Okay, but we're talking about lovely lace. These are the ones I've used from my baking journal. I've just put them in here. We've got lovely soft peaches, pinks. Love the satin one with the gold, these little edge bits. I've even got some gold in here, some greens, and I've even got a touch of silver, which I found somewhere. But you know, go and grab what you have. You don't have to buy them from Plum Boutique if that's an impossibility. You know, go and have a look and see what you have in your cupboards and drawers. So that's what I want to encourage you to do. I've pulled out, this is one I had before. These are things that I've ordered, but all in all, some peachy colors, some pinks, some greens, creams, you know, a little bit of lace. Again, this is one I had before, some lace. It's like ivory. You know, go and have a look. Okay, guys. So that is what I suggest you go and gather. I've shown you all the pages. We've gone through everything that we're going to look for. Anything that you can find along the lacy bits, the doily bits, anything like that that you feel that would work in your journal, go and gather it. We'll be putting a couple of butterflies in here. We're going to make something really special. So that's what I encourage you to do. All right, if you're wanting to buy any of the kits that I've talked about today, so the Haven to Hold collection or the lacy pages or the pastel butterflies, those links are in the description box below. and they are available in my Etsy store. I do them in a US letter size digitally. I do them in an A4 size. You can have them in PDF or JPEG, or in a printed format if you don't have a printer. All right, so there you go. This kit I have printed back to back on for people who don't have a computer. So as I've shown you the pages and how they're printed, that is how they will arrive with you. So all you need to do is put those pages in the order that you saw me have them in, because yours are printed in that format already. Okay, everyone, I wish you a wonderful day. I'm just on the Baking Bliss front. I will be showing you the cover tomorrow as an extra little video. I haven't given up on that. I will take that project through to the end, so I will be putting out a project or two still this week. But we will be starting on this one on Friday with our very first Friday stroke Saturday, depending where you live. With our very first project for this one as well. All right, have happy collecting. Have a great week, and I'll see you tomorrow with a cover for the Baking Bliss one. Stay well, everybody, and thank you so much. See you very soon. Bye bye.